Real talk. You're not gonna cap over here. You are? You sound delusional.
What I mean, you know what I mean?
So you want equality only when it benefits you?
Exactly.
No, I want equality, period. Because why
No,
do
you
we
don't.
have equality? It should be benefiting women because at the end of the day, men have more privilege than women do.
How so?
And it's just like that shit's that. First of all, a man can walk the streets without feeling safe. So yesterday, I'm trying to go to a goddamn Walgreens and I'm getting catcalled. I'm getting called a bitch. My shoe got taken from me yesterday, all because from a man, all because I'm a woman. A man can walk the street and they can feel safe. If I'm out here past a good 1, 2 p.m., I'm scared and I'm gonna go home.
Are you aware that statistically men are the highest victims of violent crime?
Where?
Statistically, look it up.
Where is this at?
The FBI.
Show me.
The FBI statistics.
Show me. I want to see it.
Okay,
Because I don't believe that.
I'll show you.
I want to see it.
I mean, I agree with you. Women are the victims of a sexual crime, but men are victims of violent crime.
But it's still crime, period. And
Well, no, I know that.
Why I gotta just run and be like, oh, I might get. That's fucked up. Super fucked up.
I think it's fucked up too. I think it's fucked up too.
Period.
All right, let's move on to the next video, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, let's go, guys. Guys, we're gonna get into this next video. My bad about everything. Okay. So apparently Noah Simpson tries to shame Fresh and Fit. So let's see what's going on. Let us see what's going on.
Wow, look at this. 94% of people believe company culture is important to an organization's success.
This video is sponsored by Ren.
I think if you're in a serious relationship with a girl, she should not have an Instagram. That's cheating.
What to do if you have a girl at your place and she says, no, I don't want to have sex?
Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless. When women lose sexual leverage, guess what? They have no power, because that's their only fucking power.
Women be like, men be like, non-binary people be like, biology, human anatomy, podcasts for men. I want to know how to level up my manliness and my fitness and my freshness. And that's why I listen to the Fresh and Fit podcast.
It's the best podcast for me and my needs as a man.
I'm a men's rights activist. I'm fighting for the custody of my 12 large sons. And on my daily commute to the courthouse, I listen to Fresh and Fit at max volume in my blood red PT Cruiser. It's damaging my eardrums, but I'm becoming a very big, strong man. So, guys, hi. Fresh and Fit is this really popular male self-improvement podcast. #1 in the world, according to their website. They are approaching 700,000 subscribers on YouTube. YouTube. Their channel has over 200 million total views. They make a lot of money on their Patreon. I don't know how much that is, but it's a good chunk, I bet. And they just so happen to be some of the worst guys on the internet.
Men lead, women follow. Knock her off that pedestal so she gets back down to your level and looks up.
No, let me ask you this question, bro. What makes Fresh and Fit some of the worst people on the platform? In your opinion, what makes them bad, bro?
To you.
And on this channel, we love to find those types of guys. If you have heard of them, it might be from one of their more viral hot takes, like that one time when they said that your girlfriend having an Instagram account means that she's cheating on you.
I think if you're in a serious relationship with a girl, she should not have an Instagram. That's cheating, in my opinion. I think a woman having an Instagram is 100% cheating, especially if she has scantily clad photos of herself on the internet and she's not making money off of it, which a lot of women tend to do. And I think for women, attention is like sex for men. You know, women love that attention from the opposite gender. And if you got a serious relationship with a girl and she still has a for sale sign on her neck, I think that's very disrespectful. But that's just my opinion.
That's right, ladies. You heard it here first. If you have an Instagram, that's you telling the world that you want to be purchased, because you can be purchased, because you are an object, hence the for sale sign metaphor.
She still has a for sale sign on her neck.
I love that statement, though. For women, attention is like sex for men.
For women, attention is like sex for men.
Because it kind of rules out the idea that men might want attention, and also that women might sometimes maybe actually enjoy having sex. I'm positive that the latter of those two has been ruled out by this guy because of this clip.
It's way more important to protect her than to please her. Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless.
Right.
Asagi.
Wait a minute. You said who gives a fuck? Have a woman ever had an orgasm with you when you was having sex?
Yeah,
do you know how that feels for you?
Yeah, but I don't. I'm not like in there like trying to like make it happen. I just like do it. If it happens, awesome. If it don't, like all right, well.
So that's like your relationship's gonna work out.
Why would you post this? Why would you say this out loud? Everyone in this clip is laughing at him. This lady here absolutely flames him on the way out. A commenter weighs in with a translation. He's saying that a woman's orgasm is useless because it isn't mandatory to have children, which is 100% factual. He just expresses it openly, and most people are shocked when he tells them the truth. Oh my god, this person can't make women come either? Coping so hard. This is such a hilarious rationalization, though. Like the idea that women's orgasms aren't important because they don't further the human race. Oh, okay, so the 13 champion ankle socks that are crusted to your bedroom floor are furthering the human race? Is that what's going on? Also, I cannot think of worse advice to give on a men's self-improvement podcast than you should actively strive to become a more inconsiderate lover. The clit? Don't even worry about it, dude. Forget about it. It's irrelevant to the future of the species. Foreplay? That's for pussies, dude. Wait, no, it's not for pussies. By pussies, I mean weak men, not vaginas. Foreplay is for dicks only. It's for the boys. Dudes rock. Another interesting take you might know these guys for is that one video where the guy says that consent can be just kind of like bartered away.
What to do if you have a girl at your place and she says, no, I don't want to have sex? Cool, no problem.
Wait, okay, hold up. If you're ever supposed to be impersonating a woman that's saying she doesn't want to have sex with you, do not make a baby face and use a baby voice.
No, I don't want to have sex.
Yeah, so I asked her to...
This is the thing. So we have a lot of things to digest, right? I was listening. Number one, it's not that men view women as, well, I'm not gonna say that they don't view them as objects, but it's not that men want to. The reality of the situation is that when a man gets into a serious committed relationship with his girlfriend, he expects his girlfriend to be loyal to him and him only, not to the whole world and multiple men. But like Myron said, majority of women view attention as men would view sex towards women. They love it. They need the attention. You understand? So that's the first thing. Number two, when it comes to the orgasm stuff, every man is entitled to what they believe is necessary to please a woman. But I will say this. At the end of the day, it's up to you to determine what you want to do. If you want to please her by making her orgasm, cool. But a lot of dudes believe that they need to eat it to be able to make her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this to you. If you do that, she's only going to lose respect for you, bro. That's where I can somewhat agree with Myron. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe you generally need, make her feel good. But the thing is that if you're providing all that value outside of the bedroom, in the bedroom to an extent, it is her job to please you, bro. She needs to provide value to you, bro. If she's not providing value, it's like you're just doing everything, bro. you got to make her work for it, bro. Real talk.
To have sex, and she was all, no, I don't consent to sex. Just don't do that, okay? Just don't do it. Use any other type of voice.
What to do if you have a girl at your place and she says, no, I don't want to have sex? Cool, no problem. I respect your boundaries. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull out your phone, get up, and walk into another room. You're going to either call another girl or pretend you're talking to another girl. Then you're gonna come back out and tell her, hey, listen, it was nice hanging out with you, but you gotta go now. And then you let her mind race thinking, oh, this guy really just called another girl just now? I better either A, give him what he wants because he's gonna kick me out of here and I might lose this guy, or B, she never wanna have sex with you in the first place and you get rid of a time waster. You're welcome.
Setting aside the reprehensible manipulation tactic on display here, this is, once again, horrible advice. Pulling some shit like that is the quickest way to convince a girl that you're an absolute gremlin, and not the good kind of gremlin. I mean like a genuine creep. And like, he boils it down to two possible outcomes. So one being that the girl has sex with you even though she didn't want to because FOMO or something, which I guess is like the desired outcome, so that's awesome. Option 2 is that she leaves because she wasn't ever going to have sex with you in the first place, and this is also good because she was just wasting your time. But there's a third option here, right? Like, hey man, I was gonna have sex with you, just not tonight, but now that you went and did that weird shit, I'm not gonna have sex with you ever. Please delete my number from your phone. Thank you, goodbye. The third viral moment you may know the Fresh and Fit fellows from was this clip of them on DJ Academic's podcast getting brutally demolished in the marketplace of ideas by this lady. Her name's Brittany Renner. I think she just got done skiing or something, I don't know. But that doesn't matter because after her long day on the slopes, she still has enough energy to put these goofballs in their place.
That you warn guys about girls like me, so tell me about girls like me.
Just
Humor
women
me.
in general. Like, I mean,
Well, no, but no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here
This was off-camera
that
conversation.
you did say that
That's true.
you warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
you're not special. You're like other girls. That's the
I'm
key.
not special.
Like,
So-
you're like other women that are
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was.
What do you gain from telling girls that they're not special? How does that make you feel? I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So how does it make you feel? Because if I say you're a bitch ass nigga, that does something for me,
Whoa.
right? If I insult
You can insult him, but anyway.
you, or if I tell you you're not special, you're forgettable, what does that do for me? That's why I didn't want to do you guys' podcast. Forgettable. Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it.
Damn, son.
Right? That's how I feel. Right.
Ooh, just completely exposes how spineless this guy is.
Observe the Sigma female, Brittany Renner, keeping firm eye contact on her prey, back straight, head held high, as she stalks, searching for an opening, hunting for the kill. And here we have the virgin podcast host, unable to keep eye contact for even a second.
You call him a virgin podcast host as if he's a virgin. You're making this like, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't understand men who feel the right and the effrontery to shame other men, bro. Like, as if you are perfect. As if you don't make mistakes, as if you're all holy. Come on, bro. Stop. That is some incel type of behavior, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't call men incels, but it's like, why are you shaming other men, bro? If anything, we as men, we should be sticking together instead of fighting each other, bro. This is just some weak stuff, bro. Noah, you got to do better, bro. Noah Simpson, do better, G.
Before averting his eyes from the predator's haunting gaze, answering specific questions with vague sexist platitudes to avoid the conflict at hand.
You're not special. You're like other girls. That's the
I'm
key.
not special.
Like,
So-
you're like,
Just despicable.
That's my David Attenborough, bro. That's my David Attenborough, bro. This full video has quite a few funny moments in it, though. Like this one here, the look this lady gives the camera.
men and women, we're very different. We have opposing goals. Like girls are trying to, get resources, time, attention out of guys. Guys are trying to get sex. And girls, a lot of the time, are trying to get
What is this? Pam Jim from the Office Gym show, Pam? She did the gym look. It's a classic TV gag. Later on, she calls them Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which is hilarious.
Listen, there's a lot of people that will not sit down and have a conversation with you just because of the comments that you guys made. Well, you made. And well, you chimed in, so you guys are Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of, right? So
I feel like that's a pretty good basic rundown of what these guys do, what they're known for, what they're up to. So now for the rest of the video, I want to go over some of their YouTube shorts. These are just short, under a minute long YouTube videos that YouTube has decided to build a whole new platform within YouTube, because everything needs to have TikTok on it nowadays. Back in my day, not everything needed to have stories on it. You could log into LinkedIn and not see a single pastel social justice infographic. That's what I sound like right now, but it's true. It's true. So we're gonna look at these for a little bit and goof around, goof on them, spoof on them. It'll be great. But before we do that, we gotta take a quick moment to thank today's video sponsor, Ren. Ren is a website where you can calculate your carbon footprint, then offset it by funding a diverse mix of carbon reduction projects like tree planting, mineral weathering, rainforest protection, and more. All you have to do is answer a few questions about your lifestyle in order to find your carbon footprint, and then you can offset your footprint by choosing any one of Ren's specifically curated projects to donate to. Once you sign up to make a monthly contribution, you will receive monthly updates from the projects you support. You get to see what your money is spent on, with photos and details on every tree planted, every acre reforested, and every ton of carbon offset. One of Ren's newer projects that I found really interesting is called Biochar in California. This project is partnered with Pacific Biochar, a California-based public benefit corporation. The project removes flammable, dead wood from California's forests, which helps prevent wildfires, and then turns this wood into biochar, which is a stable form of carbon that persists for thousands of years. This biochar is then used as fertilizer in local farms. So it's a two birds with one piece of biochar situation. Permanently store carbon while helping plants grow. No wonder it's considered to be one of...
Bro.
But he just comes off like, women, girls will cheat on you just like they cheated on me.
They do everything in their power to put women on pedestals. They do everything in their power to make men come off as second-class citizens, and she's entitled to your time and attention, and you need to be a gentleman, all that shit. Fuck that. We live in 2021. Chivalry is dead and women killed it.
They keep saying, hey, be nice to your girlfriend. Open the door for her and stuff. I don't know, be a nice guy. Fuck you! Fuck you! That's what I tell them in return. Fuck you!
You guys are no longer gonna go into this gender war with a fucking butter knife. We're gonna arm you guys with bazookas so that you guys can play fair with the women that are in there with rocket launchers as well.
2021 goals. Blow up a bunch of women with a rocket launcher. Fellas, to any of you out there that are having trouble getting laid, one question. Have you ever played Call of Duty?
Chivalry is dead and women killed it. I mean, y'all can say what you want to say, man. But feminism is here. You know, women...
Now, real talk, chivalry is dead. Women definitely killed it because they don't appreciate the good things that men do for them anymore, bro. You could literally open a door for a woman and she won't even say thank you, bro. Is that not chivalry, bro? Come on, bro. It's entitlement in 2022. It's entitlement in 2022. You cannot make this up. You know what I'm saying?
Women are more educated than ever before. They make their own money. You know what I'm saying? And as a byproduct of them making their own money and becoming more successful, you get a little bit more masculine energy. You're not going to be a heavy hitter making money by being passive and a pussy. You're going to become a little bit more masculine.
You don't get promoted at Starbucks from being a barista to a manager if you're being passive and a pussy. Everybody knows the second you get a promotion, the second you get a raise, you grow a big penis on your butt. Okay, but penises aren't a gender thing.
And then on top of that, women are just having a little bit more recreational sex, which is fine, right? Cool, do your thing.
It doesn't sound fine. It doesn't sound fine or cool to you. Something about you saying fine there, what didn't exactly convince me.
But you can't expect men to be traditional, hold the door open for you, pay for the date, treat you like a lady, etc. when you guys are no longer traditional women. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
So guys have adapted to the situation because men haven't really changed. Women have.
Yeah, I was gonna open the door for you at the movie theater, but like Megan Thee Stallion just released this song and she's talking about how she likes having sex, and that's not true. Girls don't like having sex.
You're using Meg Thee Stallion to compare to how he's seen women act in his lifetime. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Real talk.
It's usually not with me, but for that reason, I can't be nice to you. I can't. I'm sorry. Hey, I haven't changed. You've changed. This is your fault, actually. This is your fault.
All right, I get this question all the time. Should you get married? Guys, you should not get married unless you want to have children. And if you want to have children, then you need to vet the hell out of the potential mother of your children as hard as hell.
Vet the hell out of you hard as hell.
Her looks are going to come second to her character. I'm going to say that again. Her looks are going to come second to her character. I'm going to say that again. Her looks are going to come second to her character. I don't care if she's a baddie, 9 out of 10, blue check on Instagram, model, whatever. I don't give a shit. She needs to be a good woman first, guys. Because remember, beauty fades, but character doesn't. You need a woman by your side that's not going to embarrass you, embarrass your legacy, and most importantly, embarrass your kids with some old stupid pictures, OnlyFans crap, cheating on you, whatever it is.
I love that the metric by which he measures a valuable woman is directly tied to how much of a burden she is on her husband. Not a single positive attribute is named here. I don't need a woman that's strong or passionate or smart or beautiful. I just need to make sure she doesn't embarrass me in front of my boys or in front of my sons. I have 12 sons. How do you think they're going to react if they see you embarrassing me, making me stand up and walk over and grab a beer?
You need to find a good woman first, then you can have the kids. And that takes a year or two of vetting if you want to get married to this shit, because you got way more to lose than she does, right? That's the only reason you get married. Kids.
This kind of plays back earlier into that conversation about how sex is viewed purely as a biological utility. The same applies to marriage, apparently. I'm not the most pro go get married and stuff guy in the world, but like, I feel so bad for any woman that happens to come into this guy's life. Because the moment he gets to her house for the first time, he's just downloading all of her hard drives, searching through filing cabinets, control effing her Bank of America account, typing in OnlyFans to see if any crazy credits come in. Just a brutal life, man.
All right, guys, when a girl tells you, I'll let you know, translation, hey, I have other suitors that are probably better candidates than you. Let me see what they say. And then if they all flake on me, then I'll go on a date with you and make you pay.
If a girl says, sounds good, I'm going to be off work in a few minutes, can I call you then? She wants to murder you. If a girl says, oh, let me see if I have time that night, she's
not coming over.
Wants to blow your house up. These translation ones are very funny. He just says like a benign statement and then makes the most insecure possible reading of that statement and then projects it onto the viewer. I get where he's coming from here, right? Like the logic is if a girl really, really wants to be with you, if you're the one for her, she will make time. She won't hesitate to make plans, blah, blah, blah. But like, you didn't have to say all that extra shit, man.
I have other...
No, he did, because the thing is that he's giving you examples in which most guys are going through, but the thing is that guys are scared to be honest. And then when you're honest, people like yourself try to shame them and call them incel, call them insecure. Stop, bro. Stop.
Suitors that are probably better candidates than you.
You're just calling whichever poor guy that's watching this a loser, like the biggest loser possible. You're the last in the line of choices. There's no way she's considering you even second or even third. You little poopy bitch.
Call the Pressure Instagram. Both guys, and as a matter of fact, if you use them together, they could be a 1-2 punch that will get you that date. For example, let's say you meet a girl in person and you give her just your phone number. Well, that could easily flake out. But let's say you give her your phone number and your Instagram. Well, now she's going to see you on her timeline. She's going to be able to see that you're a cool, normal guy. Maybe you live a cool lifestyle, whatever it is.
Cool, normal guy. She's going to be able to see that you're very normal. She's going to see up close and personal why you are normal. You don't do anything weird in your bedroom. She's going to look at your profile and say, wow, that guy is the most normal guy I've ever seen. I'm not suspicious of him at all. And that's what we want, fellas. It's not really a terrible tip, right? Texting a random number, a little more sus potentially than seeing an Instagram profile from someone that has like human connections, maybe. But also the way he's presenting it is like the reason someone would want to have a normal looking profile is because they want to have a profile that looks normal, not because they're actually normal. Like any advice this guy gives, you have to imagine just the most insecure, like freak type of guy taking at face value and making that their thing. And I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's why I feel like any tip this guy gives, no matter how good it sounds, is always going to be sus, because we know how he actually views women.
Okay, guys, public service announcement. Do not eat where you poop. And what I mean by that is a lot of you guys hit on girls that you have a very tight social network with, such as girls that you might know from school that are in your class.
Have you ever met a nice lady and said, hey, you're cute, what's up? You want to hang out? Isn't that just like defecating?
Leave the courtship/womanizing for outside of places where you earn money, a living, or any type of housing or education, guys, because it can backfire and mess you up.
Okay, it's always better to make cold approaches and meet girls that don't really know you, or at least one layer away when it comes to social circles. So if something bad happens, she can't run around and ruin your reputation.
That is so sinister. Like, it sounds like this would only be a problem if you repeatedly run into issues where you end up doing things that could ruin your reputation if people spoke out about it. Like, it's very much like, yeah, remember, we're evil, guys, so we don't want to be evil around the people that are supposed to not think we're evil.
All right, guys, is feminism ruining the world? Well, that's a
shaming tactic, bro. That junk isn't gonna work, bro. You literally just gave good advice and you shamed it, bro. Why would you why would you date somebody you work with when you know you have the ability to for things to end badly? And it's not even about you doing anything evil per se. It's just the fact that if things end badly, all it takes is for her to say something negatively on your name, and you're literally done for. Real talk. Literally. Like, it doesn't take that much. You know what I'm saying?
very complex question.
Guys, so what do we think about the death of civilization because of women? Complex questions require complex answers, except in this case for this YouTube short.
When a girl says, I feel like, translation, what I feel like right now, and these feelings might not necessarily translate to the future. So believe me at your own cost.
This poor fucking translation chart, dude. When a girl says, I think, translation, I don't think, because I'm a woman, I'm dumb, and I always cheat on you. I will always cheat on you every night, especially if you're a guy that does a podcast about women and he's kind of bald and he should shave his head, but he doesn't, because it would look better if he shaved his head, but he doesn't for some reason. I don't know, he's insecure. I will always cheat on you because translation complete.
No, guys, the only way I would suggest someone get married is if you want to have children. If you want to have kids, there's no need to get married. You can get all those benefits from being in a regular relationship. Now, if you are going to go and take the plunge and get married, you need to find a way to not get the state involved. Obviously, this is going to change depending on where you live in the world, whether you're in a Western country or whatever it may be. But whatever you do, don't involve the state.
All right, guys, we figured out his problem. He's an anarchist. That's a little leftist politics joke for everybody out there. No hatred to my anarchist friends. I like you guys. The rest of you can piss off.
All right, guys, common misconception about women. They're sugar and spice and everything nice. Guys, the quicker you get over this myth that women can do no wrong and they're perfect and believe all women, all this other BS.
Wait, that's right. He just slips believe all women in there like it's nothing. Guys, the quicker you can get over this myth that women are perfect and they can do no wrong and believe all women and Me Too and Harvey Weinstein was guilty, the quicker you're going to be better off as a man.
And they're perfect and believe all women, all this other BS, the quicker you're going to come into reality.
How would you like to literally copy my multi-seven-figure real estate marketing agency? I'll give you my website. I'll give you my 2 sales funnels, which each sales funnel made me well over $1 million. I'll give you all of my money-making emails and my digital products that you can just slap on your own logo, connect your Stripe.
And the quicker you're not going to be disappointed in your dating life. They're human just like you. They lie, they poop, they say a bunch of stupid things, and they make mistakes, okay? They're not sugar and spice and everything nice, and as a matter of fact, they will punish you for thinking that way and or treating them that way. If you put a woman on a pedestal, guess what happens? She starts to look down on you.
Because you don't respect yourself, real talk.
And that is a problem. Women want to be with guys that they can have to look up to, not the other way around. Men lead, women follow, knock her off that pedestal so she gets back down to your level and looks up to you. All right? Peace.
Wait, so is she on your level or is she below you? Like, to a certain extent, I was like, yeah, okay, I guess, like, women are human too, so don't come up with false beliefs about how perfect someone is. That's probably true of everyone. But then he was like, knock them off the pedestal, stomp on their skull, make it explode, dance in the blood.
You're so toxic. Translation, I don't like the fact that you know unflattering things about female nature and call me out on it and hold me accountable to those standards. I don't like this because I can't get one over on you.
Ironically, this specific translation is a perfect example of why someone would call you toxic and be perfectly right about that characterization. He's just taking all the things that women have told him and being like, how can I rationalize this in a way that is not only helpful to me, but helpful to you, the consumer of my content?
Okay, when a girl tells you her body count, don't believe it. And why'd you even ask, guys? She's never going to be honest with you, okay? No girl nowadays in the West is a virgin, and if you ask her for a body count, whatever she tells you, multiply by 3, then add another 10, and then multiply that by another 2. That's probably her body count, all right? She ain't going to be honest, don't ask. It's going to bother you no matter what it is.
I feel like it doesn't have to bother you. Like, it's gonna bother you if you're insecure and just assume that no matter what she says that she's lying. But like, what's the threshold of being comfortable with the number that they say? If they say like 2 over your threshold, what is the problem exactly? I don't disagree with the notion that you shouldn't ask someone's body count. I just believe that for a different reason. I believe that because I'm not in high school.
What should a girl bring to the table? Guys, compliance. Because from compliance, everything else can be built. It is the foundation to a good relationship with a woman.
Guys, what do we need in a woman, right? Obedience, doing as she's told, not speaking too loud ever.
A woman that's compliant can be coached and mentored to become the perfect girlfriend and or accomplice to your empire.
Oh God, I guess it just depends on who's doing the coaching. If it's you and anyone that listens to you, that woman is fucked. No, but that is such a perfect distillation of like this person's view of what like a relationship is. It's a reflection of you. Another person isn't actually another person. They're not an individual with their own mind and autonomy. They are whatever you want to shape them to be. Ooh.
Guys, never tolerate disrespect from your girl. You
Big facts.
need to have boundaries, and more importantly, have these boundaries and put your foot down. If she overtalks you, if she's loud, if she's obnoxious, you need to look her dead in the eye and say, hey, cut that shit. And she needs to know you're very serious about it and you're willing to walk away. Your only power as a man in 2021 is walking away from the girl. She needs to have the fear of God that if you leave her, you can replace her in 2 minutes. That's when women get in line, when they know you have other women in line.
It sounds like gonna be a healthy, fun relationship. Every 2 seconds thinking you're gonna get dumped. You need to strike the fear of God in that woman's heart, thinking she's gonna dump.
The reason he's saying that is because most women, unfortunately, the average woman doesn't respect the average man. That's just the reality. Unfortunately.
Back to you, talk all loud, talk about 3 decibels over her decibel limit. Tell her I'm gonna kick you, boot you to the curb, take the kids, run off to this other bitch that lives next door. It's like just so emotionally manipulative, and like anytime you're around this guy, you gotta be just walking on eggshells.
You're a jerk or you're an asshole. Translation, I don't like the fact that you don't let me get away with my BS and you see right through it.
Just again listing stuff that people call him and trying to like make the most of his life. You're an asshole. Translation, you're such a cool guy. You know what's best for me and our relationship. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you're so tall. Noah, you make terrible videos. You should quit. You should go dig a big hole and dive head first and bury yourself. Translation, you're so tall. You're so dang tall. Noah, you're the tallest guy in town. You're so tall and handsome. How do you do this? Oh, you smell disgusting. When is the last time you took a shower? Translation, I don't smell. I smell good. Anyone who says otherwise is a hater.
What are you saying, bro?
Hater.
Okay, guys, I know I'm getting a lot of heat for this, but here's the reality. Red flag to look for if a girl travels alone and travels often. Guys, all I gotta say is that when girls travel a lot, they have certain types of things they want to knock off their bucket list that tend to deal with their sexuality.
Yeah, they want to masturbate in every hotel room in the world. That's not one of your bucket list goals? Oh wait, no, girls don't come. They don't come. Never mind, I'm tripping.
So am I saying don't date girls that travel? No, I just want you guys to understand that it is a red flag and something you need to be concerned with if you intend to take this woman seriously. Do your vetting, at least a year and a half, see if she works for you. Because at the end of the day, you're the selector and she's got to qualify to you as the prize, okay?
What if she's a flight attendant? It's actually so grim though, thinking like the philosophy is that anytime your girl is out of your sight, she is wanting to do stuff with other men. It's the same thing with the Instagram. Like you have to hide her because she is promiscuous by nature. And so the only way to truly trust someone is to never allow them to do anything that could potentially break your trust, which isn't trust in that case. So, seems weird.
I want to go on girls' night out. Translation, I want to dress provocatively, go outside, field my options while you sit at home like a dummy and not know that I'm still playing the field while you're faithful to me.
Yeah, these are so good, man.